What is going on, guys? We are back with Curse of the Dead Gods. I'm really feeling cursed right now. I feel like there is no hope for me. I'm actually like, no, I feel okay. I feel okay about this game. That last episode was a rough one. We did great in the episode before, but we did run into the hardest wall. It was the wall of our own inadequacy. And you know, what's harder than that? But yeah, I'm actually not feeling too bad about, like, my play. Like, of course I didn't play very well in the last one, but, you know, everybody has a bad game. Just ask Paul George. Where the fuck's playoff P now, huh? No, but it's enough of making fun of a man's misfortune? Is that even an accurate way to describe it? No, sir. You're not about to take me to Pound Town. We dodging? No, you can't get me with that one. It's too slow. You're too slow. Okay? You're telegraphing your attacks. You should try to mix it up a little bit. You need like combos. You need like at least a jab if you're gonna try to hit me with some fucking haymaker, brother. Like, you gotta set it up. You can't just shoot for the fucking takedown, bro. You gotta set it up. You gotta threaten me on the feet, right? All right. What do I want to do? I might use a divine favor here. I think it's very important to really shoot for the moon in the beginning, especially when you got all these freaking divine favors. So, yo, this could be good. I kind of like this malicious skewer, so I think I will take it. And I am offering up my blood. What is this? My blood? So I think that I can make this skewer work, especially with parries. So if somebody tries to melee me, bro, I already know the wombo combo, right? They're gonna try to melee me, and I'm gonna be like, bitch. And then I'm gonna just like parry him. See? Parry him. Hit him with the combo. Hit him with the combo, dude. So I really do think I'm about to try to rely heavily on this dagger. Like, it's very nice that it has the armor break, and then it's also nice that you know, you get a benefit from attacking weakened enemies. A greater benefit, let's say that. Whew, okay, so, yo, you know what's so crazy? I was talking to my mom about this earlier, and she also thought this was so crazy. I had a very weird moment earlier today with a coworker of mine. I thought I would get you. I had a very strange moment. Wow, it pierces. Okay, keep that one in mind. So basically, I was at work earlier today. You're not gonna die? Okay, thank you. I was really wondering. You know, everybody has their time to go, and it was definitely yours. So, I was standing next to a coworker that I don't really talk to all that much. You know, like, I don't dislike her. She's an older woman, but I don't dislike her. I just don't really talk to her. But she's nice, and I think I've talked about her before in a video where she gave me a wine aerator, just out of nowhere. Like, she had overheard a conversation of me talking about wine. Like, she and I, you know, like, we're not friends or anything, but, you know, like, just one day she came in, she's like, oh, here, I got this for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is crazy, thanks. It's weird, but, you know, thank you. So, she had talked to me. She's like, hey, like, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm good, how are you? And she's like, oh, well, you know, I spent the weekend being called a murderer. And so, alright, look, if you don't know me, then, you know, you You probably don't know that, like, most people in that situation, they'd be like, what, that's crazy, like, tell me more. Like, no, I'm very much so a tell me less kind of guy. Like, if somebody's trying to tell me some shit, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't, like, I'm just not a very sociable person. And, you know, it is what it is. Some people say it's a flaw, and it can be, but, you know, it's also who I am, so, you know, I ain't really tripping. So when she said that, and she had said it in a way, like, that's a statement designed to pique your interest, and it's almost like clickbait, right? It's designed to make you be like, what? Like, oh yeah, let me hear that story. I hate being clickbaited, online and in real life, right? So like my first instinct when somebody tries to hit me with some bullshit like that, like I don't want to hear it. But for the sake of being polite, you know, she's like, oh well, you know, I spent the weekend being called a murderer. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, don't want to hear this story. But in reality, I'm like, what? And that's all I said. Like that's all I could really muster. But you know, I was perfect shots explode on impact in a dark blast, damaging 100% base damage, and then you take more damage. I don't think I can do that. I'm not feeling that one. Let's use a divine favor. All right, I don't want to give up the dagger that I currently have. Ooh. All right, we can go for this javelin here. Some healing. So, yeah, I was like, what? And then she was like, yeah, like, so back in May, a friend of mine went missing. And I'm like, oh, and she's like, yeah, so they haven't found her yet. And you know, on social media, like people have been accusing me of like playing a part. And I'm like, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, why are you telling me this? I don't want to hear this shit. like I super don't want to hear it now. Like if you're a potential murderer, like I don't want any information on your crimes. So I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. And she's like, yeah, like I think that people should just like, you know, sit back and let the police do their job. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, especially when, you know, they haven't found a body yet. And I'm like, oh. Like, and then I got hit with that feeling of like, why the fuck are you telling me this? Like, and so I'm like, oh man, like that's crazy. Like that's pretty much all I said that whole stint of the conversation. I'm just like, oh, that's crazy. And so, you know, like she was saying that like just on social media, her, I don't know, like just the people that she interacts with, that they're accusing her of some shit. And I'm sitting there thinking like, well, like, and you know, here's the kind of shit that I think about when I talk to people. And this is why I don't talk to people, because like, if I say this shit out loud, it's not going, like, people are going to take it a kind of way. But when she was talking about that, I'm sitting there thinking, like, well, did you kill her? Like, and I wanted to say that, like, well, did you do it? But I also didn't want to say that because, you know, I'm not trying to be involved in any of that noise. But, you know, and then I was also thinking, like, okay, so people usually don't just like start making wild accusations out of nowhere. Like some people do, but like, you know, there are definitely accusations that get made that have like some sort of basis, right? And so it's like, you know, why are people accusing you? Like, isn't that weird that people are just accusing you? Let me check this. Finishers weaken enemies. Oh, that's really good. But I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking like, well, why are people accusing you? Like, I mean, you know, it's got to be some shit that happened that made people say like, oh, let's look at her as a prime suspect in the disappearance of this woman. Like, yeah. So this was just so freaking crazy. And then just as quickly as she brought up this bullshit about her potentially being a murderer, like she transitioned into, she was like, so did you use that wine aerator that I got you? And like, you know, so that transition was crazy. The start of the conversation was crazy. You want to know what's actually probably the craziest part of this whole thing to me? She gave me that aerator like 2 or 3 months ago. And then, you know, the week after she gave me the aerator, she asked me, she's like, oh, hey, have you used the aerator yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't really been drinking wine or drinking alcohol at all. And I was like, you know, I'll let you know when I do use it and let you know how I like it. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oh my God. All right, we're good. But, and so like after that, she didn't say a word to me about the aerator. So to me, it's so crazy that she asked me like earlier today. She's like, hey, have you used that aerator? And I just used it 2 days ago. It's like she knew. It's like she knew that I used it. Like she hasn't talked to me about it in 3 months. Like how much of a coincidence is that? That like literally as soon as I use it, the next time I see her, she's like, oh, hey, so how was it? What the fuck? You know, and I'm probably reading too much into this, and you know, it's a coincidence. Coincidences happen, but she just talked about like potentially murdering a person. I'm scared. So I definitely, when I was talking to my mom earlier today, I was just FaceTiming her. I let her know, like, hey, look, like I told her this whole situation. And you know, she thought it was weird, but I was like, hey, look, so you know, if something happens to me, the lady's name is blah blah blah. Like, I'm like, you know, like that's the first place to look. So I have like a plan in place for if shit goes south. All right, you got to stay safe out here, man. And if you can't stay safe, then at least make sure that they find your murderer. That's something that that old girl's friend didn't do, because they're still out there looking for her murderer. And I have a suspect in mind. Oh man, so yeah, that was uncomfortable. But yeah, thankfully that conversation didn't last too long. Like I had gotten called away at work, and so you know that was the end of that really awkward moment. I don't want a seeker's mace. You got me fucked up, brother. You're trying to offer me a seeker's mace? What are you doing? No, you cannot. All right, so back to the game. How are we doing right now? Actually doing pretty good. This is my first time really using a spear, and using it as my primary weapon, right? And it's doing me well. It's doing okay right now. All right, we got another curse coming too. Let's see what we got. Gold puncture. Each door imposes. Fuck, dude. Okay. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. If all gold is paid, 5% of maximum health is restored. So we'll get some healing. But fuck, dude, that's crazy, man. All right, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna use my claws in this fight. All right, and we won't be able. Actually, no, never mind. Hold up. I was about to say, we won't be able to weaken this lady, this old-ass lady, but we can. And then we can get some... No! I didn't want that to happen. We can get some crits with my my dagger. But we got to be careful in trying to set that combo up. Because getting the finisher with the spear means that I just don't have a whole lot of stamina. Lacking the stamina. Alright, chill, lady. You gotta chill the fuck out. Alright, you're going too wild right now. Alright, that was solid. We're actually doing okay here. We've taken much more damage than I like in this fight. But you know, we're strategizing, and we got something that's working. We got something going on right now. And I'm glad that I actually did notice the synergy between my dagger and my spear. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling pretty good about that fight. Dark swiftness or gold. I'm getting rid of gold puncture, baby. I know it gives me some healing, but I need gold. I need to be able to use it. Scorpion spear. I will not take it. Take that relic. Take that relic, and then we got 2 shields. I don't think I want either. As much as I like shields, you know, I'm kind of. I mean, you know, this thing is pretty good. This dagger that I have, like, I'm kind of enjoying it. All right, so I don't need healing right now. I think I go stats challenge weapon, and I'm gonna save my 2 divine favors for the weapon rooms, and I'm gonna really like try to get a good weapon out of the weapon rooms. My weapons right now aren't terrible. They could be better though. So you know, I'm just gonna try to make it better. All right. The good thing about this spear, the range, you know, it's pretty nice. You can stay safe. All right, good finisher. Good finisher. I mean, and weakening is also like pretty freaking choice, dude. All right, quit following me around, you freaking weird asses, bro. Weird ass bugs, bro. You're making me uncomfortable. All right, you're just making me uncomfortable. All right. I gotta make sure not to let them kill the boss. Yo, he summoned more immediately. He was so ready. Because I'm trying to kill the boss and get the HP from it. Alright, so we're good now. I think with some patient spear play, we really have a great chance here. A great chance of making some magic happen. Alright. Not bad, not bad. So I'm expecting to start seeing the skulls around. You know, those little floating skull guys, just the little cutest guys. So nice too. But I'm expecting to see those guys. Those guys are gonna throw a monkey wrench into everything. But you know, if we I can't go that way, so quit trying. If we keep, you know, encountering the enemies we've already encountered. Oh, well, look who's over there. Wow, that dude got freaking showered. Oh, it's a green shower. I don't know what's better, green shower or golden shower. I think I'd rather have neither, but, you know. Alright. Yo, that dude, he's getting showered so hard right now, and he took no damage from it. He was like in his little immunity phase, but like, come on, dude. You cheat, bro. Some of that cheating shit. Alright. So, be patient, manage your stamina, don't get hit like that. Alright. You should be good. You should be good. What is this, a pistol? I don't think I want it. Yeah, I was right. I was correct. Alright, let's get some stats, baby. I don't really feel like I need gold fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I probably should, you know, try to save my gold for when we get to some shit that we actually do want to buy. But you know, that didn't seem too bad to me, especially because it's gold fine, so it's like, it increases the amount of gold we'll get over time. You know, kind of worth it. Okay. Let's light that up. Let's try to... Damn, I activated them all at once. I was really just trying to pick them off. Yo, you stole my kill! Dude, not cool, man. KS. No KSing, bro. You're KSing. Oh, wait. I actually heal from them stealing my kills. Never mind. You can KS all you want, bitch. So that just reminded me of this game I used to play. So it was Euro guns, right? So Euro is in European, and then guns, G-U-N-Z. And I don't know if this game is still around, but I devoted so much of my life to this game. And it was basically this, this online multiplayer son of a bitch. Yeah, I want that big guy to come over here and knock down that wall for me. And basically, like, you had swords and guns, and you were just like fighting a bunch of other people. And I remember, like, people would complain a lot about, like, kill stealing. Like, if you were on a team, and then, like, you know, for whatever reason, honor was so important in that game. Like, you had to have honor. And me, I'm an honorless son of a bitch. I'll tell you that. Like, if we're fighting, if you're my enemy, fuck you. Like, for real. Like, why would I, like, you know, do something that gives me a chance of losing? Like, just so, you know, you can think better of me. You as my enemy can think better of me. Hey. Got him. What an idiot. You see this guy? You see this guy? Freaking played him like a fiddle. Okay. Don't hit me. Alright. But, so yeah, people complained a lot about kill stealing in that game. I thought it was hilarious. I love stealing somebody's kill. God damn, you got me all up in my vertebrae. I love stealing somebody's kill. Another thing, so when you were talking in that game, when you were chatting, you pressed enter, right? So you press enter and then it opens up your chat menu. But it's an online game, so you know, there's no like pausing. So if you're chatting, you have to like stop fighting and make yourself vulnerable, essentially. So people would always get so mad. Like if you were fighting somebody and then they wanted to just stop and talk to you or something, like they had the little chat icon that would pop up above their head. And you know, like, so you know they're saying shit, and I would always attack them. Like I would fucking kill them. Like, and a big concept in that game. So there were two schools of thought, right? So there were the people who were all about honor, and then there was a thing that people would say all the time: enter is not a pause button. Where it's like, you know, like, yes, you're chatting, that's your fault. Like, you're an idiot. Like, we're fighting. Like, there ain't no stopping this shit. And oh man, that game was so much fun. I devoted so much of my life to that. I started playing it when I was 14, and I just like, whoo, oh boy, just way too much time. Way too much time in that game. Oh man, and I was playing on my laptop with a wireless mouse, and I was on Wi-Fi, and it was just the most horrid connection, like, and it was just, the whole situation was fucked up. And it was so crazy because so you know, you move around with WASD, of course, and I think you would block with shift. So I think shift was block and then space was jump. So all of those keys, like WASD, shift, and space, were all worn the fuck out on my laptop. Like, it was crazy. Like, you could definitely see, like, oh man, this is a gamer's laptop. Cause oh my god, it was so nuts. Like, I wore the letters off of WASD. Like, oh man, those were the freaking days, dude. I remember, oh man, I have like so many stories from this game. I remember this one very embarrassing moment for me, where yo, I should be pulling out the dagger here. I don't have the stamina for the fucking combo, dude. I'm lacking the stamina. Crystalia was right. I'm lacking the stamina. And Crystalia was wrong about a lot of other things. If you know, you know. But yo, no gold. I got nothing. I deserve nothing. That only cost me pain. But yeah, so there was this one very embarrassing moment where you know, I was playing Euroguns, Creeping Gloom. I get hit, everything gets dark. Yeah. So I was playing Euroguns, and I was fighting this one dude. And while I was fighting this one dude, I was talking to another person on this dude's team. And you know, like, it was so I was talking to this one girl on there. Well, you know, what I assume is a girl. You can never be sure on the internet. But, so, and I was trying to impress her. And I was trying to impress her by beating this dude. It's a very weird thought process here. Ooh, good parry. Oh, get out of there. So, you know, I was fighting him, and then he beat my ass. Like, it was bad, right? And so, you know, the girl was like, oh man, like, you know, I thought you said you were gonna win. And I'm like, oh well, you know, I took it easy on him. And then, you know, she's like, oh really? And then she's like, cause you know, he's my brother and he's sitting right here next to me. And the dude was like, yeah, so like fight me for real this time. And I'm like, ah, shit. And then he beat my ass again, bro. That shit was so embarrassing. That left a mental scar for a while. Needless to say, didn't talk to that girl again or her brother. They were just too above me. Oh man. All right, so how are we doing right now in this game? Could be better. I'm down about 1,000 HP. Like really trying to get it back. Like putting forth a real effort to try to get it back. It's not working out super great. We got some there. What I need to start doing, I need to do the environment play, where I let the environment kill enemies, because don't I have? Yeah, heal 2% of max HP when an enemy is killed by the environment. So I need to start like manipulating the situation into doing that. Let's go. What is this? I don't know about this one actually. Hold up. Wait a goddamn minute. So these are claws. I will take them. I will take the claws. The cursed claws. Because I'm currently not even really using my claws. And it's plus 10% damage per active curse. That's pretty good. But I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about how things are going right now. You know, I can always bring it back. Bring it back. I can always bring it back. I just, you know, gotta really try. And so I think the way forward is through healing. So through using my spear, and then through using the environment. So I'm gonna have to get really wily here, right? I gotta get super crafty. All right, I can get 2 kills here. So I know that these guys are. Oh, I might be able to get 3 kills. Yeah, this dude's an elite actually. So hold on, let me try to. There we go. So I got a couple kills with that one. I got a couple kills with that one. All right, so just really trying to maximize my my HP. Wait, am I? I'm not max relics. I don't know why I thought I was. All right. Wait for the smog to come back. Blow it up. And I'm gone. Roll. Okay. So, first things first. Get out of the poison, dude. Yo. I got an idea. All right. So I was thinking, like, you know, when you first enter a room, what you should do is go around and look for how to use the environment. Like, look for the environmental things, right? That can kill an enemy. I think this is one of them. Yep, see, told you. So, you go around the room. You just look and try to figure out, like, all right, how am I gonna manipulate this room? I can probably just do this. Hello? Did you see that? Didn't I light this on fire? All right, give me a heal. All right, so we're healing 50 from those environment kills. I didn't get the kill with my spear. I'm just happy I didn't take the damage. You don't need to heal if you don't take damage. Ooh. Okay. So, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Right now, I just really need to play smart. All right. So I see the way to get kills. It's unfortunate though that I tried to roll with no stamina. Yo, this thing looks fucking menacing. I ain't never seen that shit. Yo, get away from me. Yo, you see that dodge though? Alright, it's unfortunate that the snakehead trap is just like kind of ass at killing enemies. Oh, I tried to parry that one. My guy, how much HP do you have? Thank you. Ooh, this is it. This is what I need. So heal 4% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. Hell yeah, brother. So not only am I gonna do that, but I'm gonna keep the current one that I have. So I'm gonna just be healing so much from the environment. Any healing that exceeds max health is turned into gold. Silly, you silly goose. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm not at max health, and I haven't been for a while, okay? You're just trying to rub it in. Alright, so we got a weapon, we got a champion, right? So, you know, just be careful. Just play it cool, use your vines. Do it for the vine, baby. Okay, and manage your stamina better, dude. Like, you were... Wow, your range is so much better than mine. Where'd you get your spear from, dude? Oh my goodness. You see that? You see that combo? I'm comboing with the environment, dude. I'm on a new level now. You can't stop me once I've tapped into the power of nature. Alright, let's push him over there. Parry, and then we'll try to... Oh, that was a bad parry. Alright, I gotta kill him myself. Alright, so just keep manipulating the situation. So I'm starting to think maybe I should be using the claws, because they do less damage and they give me a better opportunity to push. So, being able to push is super helpful when you're trying to get the environment kills. Stay over there. No, dude. All right, Alright, we're still not doing bad on HP. Alright. As soon as you're vulnerable, you're dead. You're dead meat, Buster. Okay. I need to realize that you can't always get an environment kill. There's no point in taking damage trying to get an environment kill. Yo, what is this sword? Finishers and charged attacks interrupt regular enemies' attacks? Isn't that... Oh, I guess that's not always the case. I think I'd rather have this sword than these claws. These claws right here. So... Alright, then... yeah, okay. Interrupting enemies' attacks. Super, super useful. And the fact that I'm like getting another curse is fine because I do more damage when I have more curses. Deadly Obsession. Maximum stamina reduced by 1. Killing an enemy with any weapon restores 2 stamina points instead of 1. Okay. Alright, so I feel like we found the secret sauce in the last one. The secret sauce really is just like getting up in this dude's shit and then like parrying. And then make sure to get away when he does that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm getting fucked up. That was like the craziest combo he just hit on me. I tried to parry. I swear to God. I swear to God. You saw how good my parries were in the beginning. I don't know what happened. I just lost the timing and then like it was just gone forever. I really thought that was... I thought that was gonna be it. I felt like we were about to make it back to the big old snake man at the end of the temple, and we were about to have another pitiful defeat against him. Yeah, I mean, you know, the first part of that abomination fight though was really good. And then once he switched modes, bro, he went into sicko mode, dude. Like I couldn't keep up. He was too much for me. All right, well, you know, it is what it is. We tried, we failed. We'll try again next time. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it if you made it this far, as always. And you know, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.